back to Edible Complex. We are going to make some gingerbread. I wanted to make donuts because it's Hanukkah right now, and I think you're supposed to eat like deep fried food on Hanukkah, but my producer said that burning oil around me just sounds too dangerous. So we're gonna do gingerbread. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah as well, but Merry Christmas. First step is, I bet it's something to do with the flour. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do butter, brown sugar, and molasses. 1 cup of salted butter softened at room temperature. Yes, sir. Also, fun fact, you can leave butter at room temperature for like 2 months before it goes bad. You do not need to keep butter in the darn fridge. Now I gotta beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Beat it, beat it. Beat it. 1 cup dark brown sugar. Now, as in Lottie Hunter fashion, we do not measure out this ingredients. It's just all eyeballed. I'm going to say 1 cup looks like that. Beat it, beat it. Yeah, that song gonna be stuck in my head this entire time. Back to beating it. Let's add the molasses. 1/2 cup of molasses, not blackstrap. I don't know what blackstrap means. People eat this. 1/2 cup, 1/2 cup. How much is in here? 12 ounces. That's 1.5 cup. So I need 1/3 of this jar. That's gorgeous. You know what? I think I nailed that. Have y'all ever poured out molasses? That was tranquil. Beat it, beat it. Right? I think that was a perfect amount of molasses. 3 cups of flour. Okay. Okay. It's looking crumbly. Okay, 2.5 teaspoons of ground ginger. 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Nutmeg. How much nutmeg? A pinch. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Yep. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Yeah. And then guess what we do next? Beat it, beat it. I think this is my secret superpower to just be able to do this. There is gingerbread all over the place. Beat it, beat it. Okay, that molasses smell is sticking. I don't know what molasses is made out of, but it kind of smells like if vinegar ate vinegar. You know? Oh, there's a hole in my flour bag. You know what? Another gripe I have with this baking culture, why do all flour bags just like leak flour? Now this is still wet. What do you mean it's still wet? I'm very upset. I'm not gonna add any more flour after that, or else maybe it's just gonna be too crumbly. Okay, if this isn't crumbly, I don't know what is. Okay, now I'm thinking it's too crumbly. No. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna add some milk now, and then we're gonna grow from there. 1 to 2 teaspoons of milk is if your dough is a bit crumbly. It said to make it crumbly. Was it not supposed to be crumbly this whole time? I'm gonna have a word with, I don't know who made this. We're just gonna do 1/2 and 1/2. Because you know what, 1/2 and 1/2 is wonderful. Yeah, I messed this up. I misread the ingredients. I think this is my secret superpower to just be able to do this. Way too crumbly. Yeah, here comes the molasses. Also, something I really like about this segment is, so our editor, right, get this. She bakes. She bakes. I do too in a sense, but she does it with like measuring cups and stuff. I bake with my heart, babes. And it works out just fine. Yeah, it was all the ingredients that were in there, right? There we go. Now it's not so crumbly. My mixer is fighting for its life. I need to preheat the oven. 350. Bake with your heart, friends. Literally, baking is so made up. Like, it's a science. No, it's not. It's just stuff mixed together and then put in fire boxes. Dough's all done. Time to make frosting. Place powdered sugar in a medium bowl. That is chunky powdered sugar, I tell you what. Combine water, corn syrup, and extract. Yeah. Yep. It's fine. Well, would you look at that? It's actually turning to icing. Look at that. See that? Now that the oven's preheated, we're gonna figure that out. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna use a cupcake tin today. There was like a lot of other steps I'm completely skipping right now with this whole gingerbread stuff. This feels really sticky. I feel like it maybe should have been crumblier. So I'm gonna make these just as big as I want them to be. And yeah. It says make them half an inch thick. That looks half an inch to me. Yeah. All right, it's now a circle. So in the trays, I'm gonna stick them in the oven and we're gonna see you in 8 to 9 minutes. All right, the gingerbread cookies are baked, set, and the icing is made. Look at that. That is a perfect consistency. Also, these turned out like perfect, okay? Let's try them. I'm hoping, like that molasses smelled like, I guess molasses. So I'm not 100% sure if this is, I'm gonna try it. I can taste the molasses and it's tangy. Lesson of the day, molasses is tangy.